Everyone wants to build a dream home. And let's be honest, it's because new is always better, right? Home building has been all the craze up until recently. Throughout 2020 and throughout 2021, home building has been at an all-time high nationally. But also, that new construction dream came to a halt because of a lack of supplies over the past 2 years. Builders couldn't get materials, and therefore, projects were either stalled or came to a halt because of this lack of materials. But the rise of interest rates has actually created a whole separate issue that is really affecting the home building market now. So let's take a second and put yourself in the shoes of a home builder. They want to sell the homes that they're building for a profit because that's the business that they're in. Now, there's two different ways that home builders can build homes. They can build a home first and then sell the home afterwards to somebody who wants to purchase a new build, or they can be hired by an individual person or couple that wants to hire them to build their dream home. So they're basically working for that person. Those are going to be the two main ways that people are building homes. So if you take a look at the home builder who is building homes first and then attracting the buyers to that home that they already built, they're going to be a little bit more skeptical of the market if interest rates are high. And remember, they need to be able to turn a profit, otherwise they're out of business. So you may be thinking, don't people always want to buy new homes regardless of the market conditions? Yes and no. There's always going to be demand for new in any marketplace, but that doesn't always mean that demand is going to be as high as it once was. And that is definitely what we're seeing across the board in that new build market. Higher interest rates have caused less buyers to be in the housing market as a whole. The economy is entirely affected throughout the whole nation, and also even the rental market is getting affected because of the amount of people who are able to purchase or not purchase. So when home builders see less home buyers in the market, they just see less money and prices decrease. So Yahoo Finance released this article going over home building sentiment. And if you're not familiar with that term, that just means how confident these home builders are in their market, in their industry. So a study was ran by the National Association of Home Builders. So I think they know what they're talking about. So they found that this sentiment, this confidence in the marketplace fell for 4 months straight this year. So it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And sentiment levels sit at their lowest level since December of 2022. So they at least were at different points throughout the year a little bit higher than that. The study also found that 36% of home builders have slashed their prices. So the profits are just not as high as they once were. Does this mean that home buyers are getting a better deal? Because that would be nice. Not really though, because if they are financing the purchase, interest rates are higher. So that means that they're gonna have to pay more interest on the home, which is then causing them to either buy less home or the same home for much more money. So this is where the market is really at right now with these new home builds. So I would love to know, do you think that buying a new home is still worth it in today's market? As always, I just love hearing from you guys.